This is a reminder, if you've been doing the same eyeshadow for 20 or 30 years, as we mature, you want to do something different. So I'm going to demo what we used to do and what we should do now that might help, okay? First thing that we did, this is a handbook. If you learned your makeup in the 80s, the 90s, early 2000s, we all went real light all over. Every color that you had that was light in your palette, she was gone. And what that does, as your lid kind of drops or protrudes, what that actually does is it makes the hang look more obvious. Instead, take more of a medium tone and go on and kind of contour that protruding situation a little more down. Look at that. Sticking out this softer. You would have undoubtedly next taken your middle tone and went right in your crease. First of all, now that you got all that powder shadow on, nothing's even sticking. So if you can get it on, you're lucky. But when you finally achieve what you're trying to do, where'd it go? It's there. You need a detective to find it. So now let's do something different. As I always say, over the river and through the hood. To lifted eyes we go. This side, I don't know. Okay, now next step would have been the darkest color and a V. But you don't have the same real estate you used to in your eye. So your V is no longer a V. It's just kind of like a shape. No, instead, let's lift our eyes up and give a little fake eye lift, bringing the shadow out. There we go. And then you blend it in so it doesn't look like Star Trek. A lifted situation, and here, a situation, okay? We used to put a real light on the eyelid, like, oh, that'll do it. Let's just keep her nice and light. And, there you go. But now, let's do the lighter color, even a little shimmer, right in the center to open up the lid and take it a little higher. So when you look back, this catches the light beautifully, and this is just kind of just a patch. Eyeliner, we used to go straight across the lid, right? So let's do a regular liner straight across the lid. But as your lid gets smaller, the liner takes up the whole lid and makes your eye smaller. Instead, let's go under the lash line so we don't lose the lid, and then extend the edge. I'm not saying cat, but just lift to redirect traffic. That's the L'Oreal Infallible. I like it because it's tiny and automatic, so I don't have to look for a sharpener, and it stays. Finally, don't line the inside like we did in middle school. Almost do like little dots, and then take the smudger on the other side and just smudge it up. You don't even need a new palette. You can just use what you have, but use it in a new way. This, okay, there it is. Don't worry, it's still there. And verse this. Let's go. Walking into 2024 like, what? We got this.